Hello, my name is Franklin Marchese and I am the Student Tutorial Enrichment and Personal Development Manager at Barnet and Southgate College. I'm here today to speak to you about the support the college provides for students who have a declared learning support need, an education and health learning plan, or would benefit from additional assistive technology support at the college. So let's move on to what the college provides and the type of support we offer. We provide a student-centred approach, and the aim is to support students by speaking to parents or guardians at home so that we can identify the best support for their needs. We also communicate with the student's prior education establishment, whether that be a secondary school, an FE college or other educational organisation. And this would be to ascertain how again to best support the student or any information for exam access arrangements and any other crucial support requirements. We also work with external agencies and also welcome information from friends and peers who can give us any information that would benefit the student in getting additional support. So the whole approach is to get as much information about the student so that we can tailor the best support to meet their individual needs. So let's have a look at the student services standards. We promote and maximise the support for students to enable them to have a positive learning experience and prepare them for adulthood and employment. We adopt a variety of mechanisms to gather feedback and use this to inform and develop the service. And we create a welcoming environment where all students feel safe and have spaces to learn and socialise and develop new friendships, which is all really important as part of the process of being at college. Our aims are to ensure all students have a positive experience during their time at Barnet and Southgate College, that all staff, students and parents' views are listened to, and as a college we have the right facilities and resources available to support students in accessing the curriculum regardless of their barriers. One of my teams, the learning support team, their main objectives and their aim is they remain committed to ensure students are able to receive the support they need, to reduce barriers to increase their independence in their learning, progress and development. And we want all students to be able to be prepared for their next steps by providing the right tools, support and strategies so that they achieve their aspiration for their future, whether this be to progress into the next course with college or move on to higher education or move into training or employment. So let's get a closer look at what the actual college offers, and especially under the umbrella of student services. So part of the college's local offer in terms of support we provide is a range of tutorials through curriculum, but also additional workshops delivered by the student services team. And they are awareness building sessions, and they include sessions on, for example, study skills, time management, personal safety, healthy relationships, the environment, mental health, and many more themes around personal development, which is really important, as well as developing the students' knowledge on the course that they've enrolled on. We want them to leave the college and develop themselves as a person that can go out into the world. We also offer assistive technology. So we have an assistive technology coordinator who provides additional individual support to students to access different types of technology that can enable them to become more independent students. This includes software such as Claro Read and Dragon, which are reading and dictation tools and support students with learning needs such as dyslexia. Part of that as well would be also to loan specialist equipment for specific disabilities. So the assistive technology coordinator, once she's done her assessment, she may suggest a loan of specialist equipment. We also have students, and part of the students that may have medical or physical disabilities. So part of our offer would be to support these students. So once we're aware of their needs, we will conduct a health and safety risk assessment, and that will determine ways in which they can access the classroom and other areas of the campus to ensure appropriate support in their lessons and to access all learning. Then I'm going to move on to, I'd like to move on to the out of class study support we provide. So we, in the Learning Resource Centre, offer specialist support for English, Maths and Digital, and that's through our learning coaches. This can be provided all year round, and students can request it by coming into the Learning Resource Centre, or it can be referred through a personal tutor or a teacher. The learning coaches provide one-to-one sessions, and it could be support with English, so it could be their functional skills English or GCSE English. It could be for maths, again, functional skills or GCSE maths, but we're also offering digital support. So especially coming out of COVID, we noticed that I think there was an assumption that students thought that they had people thought that students were more digitally capable than they actually are, and so we realised that some students needed more support in that, so we now offer digital support for them as well, so they can also access this through the learning coaches and request an appointment and then access the support. As well as the learning coaches, we also have our personal development advisors, and they provide in-class workshops. So any student on a study programme will have a part of their course would be workshops, but we also have the personal development advisors also offer assignment support. So a student can go to the library again, make an appointment to see a personal development advisor and request support for their assignments, and this again is available all year round. So we also offer exam access arrangements for students, and that might include extra time, a reader, a scribe, or requesting use of a word processor. This doesn't only include exams, it also includes consideration for extra time for assignments or tests or assessments in class. For exam arrangements to be provided for students, they would be assessed at the beginning of the year. So a teacher, the student might have already had an exam arrangements in their previous educational organisation. So we would have this information at the start of the year through our consultation process. Or alternatively, a teacher might deem it helpful for the student to have exam arrangements, and the student would be assessed, and through the assessment we would be able to determine if that student needs exam arrangements. I mentioned in the previous slide the in-class learning support we provide. So students are assigned a study support assistant, and they would determine with the student the best support they need in class, and as well as general classwork, we also have BSL signers and a speech and language therapist, and we offer that support as well. The last area I'm going to talk about the wider support we provide is we also provide welfare support, and that's through our personal development advisors, and they would support students on things such as housing or signposting to external agencies, for example, for financial support or sexual health advice. We also have a mental health and early support advisor who can help students with early support mental health needs such as exam stress and anxiety, but they would also refer students to the counsellor, and the counsellor would meet with students who feel they would benefit from counselling support. As well as all of this, of course, we also have a safeguarding team who would support students deemed at risk. Coming out of COVID, we offer face-to-face and online delivery. So students can access support face-to-face, or we can do it online, whichever is most suitable or the best way for the student to access that support, and that would be through Microsoft Teams. So what do students think about, what have students said about the support that they've received? Here are some comments from students. I think we can see from those comments that students are really pleased with the support they've provided, and if there are any issues, students are always welcomed, or parents are welcomed, or guardians welcome to come and speak to us, and we can discuss and see how we can better support those students. So let's have a look at what of our high needs data reveals. So 95% of our students with an educational healthcare plan completed their course last year. 79% of students with an educational healthcare progressed onto a positive destination. And that could be further education, into employment, or onto HE, which is the last point. 12% of our students actually progress onto higher education. So what do we need to do if you want to access support? So for students with EHCPs, send us a copy of the plan before you enrol. The sooner we get this information, the better, so that we can liaise with the local authorities to confirm support arrangements. If you've had exam arrangements in your school or in educational setting, send us the evidence from the previous school educational setting as soon as possible, so that we can look at how we can best support your needs. Any external agency evidence, so any access support from any external agency such as CAMS or speech and language support, educational psychologists, or occupational therapists, the GP, any evidence that would help us in determining the type of level of support you require, please send that on to us. If you want to ask about anything, please just contact us, arrange a chat with a member of the team, of the learning support team, and we can best advise you of what to do next. What if you have any questions about the support we offer, or if you have any questions about if there's any other type of support we can provide, please contact us. You can call us, or email us directly. The email address is there. What we will do, we'll organise a phone interview, and we can get more information from that. And then lastly, obviously, we are more than happy to speak to the school, the previous school, or any professionals to obtain any further information in the best way that we can support individual needs of the student. So if you have any questions, please contact us, and we look forward to hearing from you.